Okay, hey, what's up guys? How we doing? Mr. Tadzia here again. Just wanted to follow up on with a second video on the moving of the basement window that you see here in front of you. So the last video you may have seen, I took this window. It used to be over here in this opening, and I cut the new hole, moved everything over there, and so now today's task is going to be to fill in the cedar siding right here. I got a little bit of time before the sun goes down, so we'll see if I run out of daylight. I got chicken on the grill. I got a baby to help me, so we're good to go. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you guys is with the cedar siding, how the seams are lapped. Okay, so what you'll see is between each of these shingles, wherever there's a seam between the two, there's never a seam beneath. Okay, so you always stagger your seams so that basically so that if water were to run down here, get in here and run down, it wouldn't go then down another seam directly beneath it, which at that point it could reach the siding or the sheathing below. So we want to avoid that at all times. Same thing with roofing shingles. You never want to have the seams lap. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I need to peel back some of these shingles so that I can get to an area where I can stagger the joints here. I'm also going to take out these shingles that have been cut previously to fit the window so that I can get back to sort of bare shingles. I'm going to use this tool on the ground here called a shingle cat. It's a special type of pry bar that has these hooks on the end. What that'll allow me to do is pry these shingles out, reach up under here like that, pull out nails, and then hammer downward, pull the nails out so the shingle can be removed. Again, a shingle cat. Okay guys, so it's time to start putting some shingles back up. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to start with what we call a starter course, and it's kind of a lesser grade shingle typically. So what I have here is I bought this bundle right here of pre-primed cedar shingles. Okay, some of these that I'm using here are ones that I took off. You can see the nail holes from before, but I'm going to use like a lesser grade shingle. So a different bundle or used shingles, and these are going to be along the bottom, and they're going to never be seen. They just kind of bring the bottom out so that it's an even plane with the rest of them. So I'm going to go ahead and put those up. I'm going to use my level across the bottom to maintain that bottom plane. and then I'll start shingling up from there. Okay, you guys can see that I got my starter course down. So the next thing I'm going to do is grab from my new bundle of shingles, and I'm going to just fill in, keeping my courses the same. I'm going to make sure my nails are above where the bottom of the next shingle is going to be, so my nails are hidden. I'm going to make sure my seams are lapped, so wherever I have a seam here, I'm going to make sure that I don't have a seam directly above it, but that my seam is lapped so that, again, there's no seams above each other. Hey guys, you'll notice a couple things as I'm working here. As I get to the end where I need to get a shingle of a specific length right here, I just take my tape measure, I measure across, and this one, it happens to be a 6-inch gap that I need. So I took my tape measure and I measured in my bundle of shingles to find one as close as I could to 6 inches without wasting. So I took this one, measured it, drew a line. I'm going to use a little handheld circular saw, battery operated circular saw, to make this cut. You'll also notice that I've been using this old Boss Stitch coil siding nailer. It takes coils of stainless steel nails. It'll do galvanized nails too, but again, living down by the ocean, stainless nails are better. They won't rust away over the years. So stainless steel coil nails. Good fit. Now I'm going to go on to the next row. Okay guys, my nail gun just ran out of nails, so I wanted to show you how to change the nails in a coil nailer. So it's got this little thumb plunger here. Flip that open. There you can open up this bottom part, and the nails are going to go right in there. So here are my nails. They come with a rubber band on them. I'm going to peel off the rubber band. Put the center over the center in the drum. Should be set for the right size. Just going to pull this forward and advance the nails. And there we go. Ready to get back at it. Okay guys, so for my last course, I'm not going to use the coil nailer. I'm going to use my cordless finish gun because I have to actually nail through the face. There's no way for me to nail without making those nails visible. So instead of seeing the big silver headed nail here, I'm going to use these tiny little trim nails. So you'll see just like that. And then I'm going to carry that course across and finish up. Okay guys, so I stopped the camera there for a second because I wanted to show you where I actually made a mistake. You can see, where is it? Right, where's my hand? There. Okay, so what you can see is I put this shingle in. This is the last one I put in. This course was existing. This course was my course below. So I paid attention to where this seam was, and I looked here and I made sure that this shingle lapped over this gap. What I forgot to look up and check was to make sure that this shingle wasn't lined up with this gap here. Where am I? There I am. Right? So as you can see, I would, if I left this, I would have two shingles lined up with each other, and the problem is that water can get into this spot right here and get behind that shingle. If I take my light, I can probably show you. You can probably even see maybe that green board in there. That's where water could get in, get behind the shingles, cause a leak, and start to rot the plywood in the back. So I stopped just to show you that. I'm going to pull this shingle right here back out, and I'm going to put in one that's a little bit... Okay, you guys, we finished up by a lamp light, but there we go. That's where the window used to be, all shingled up now, so you can barely tell. You can tell the shingles are a different color. Home Depot started using a different brand of shingles since I did the rest of the house here. Here's the back of my garage. All right. But there's where the window used to be, all shingled back up, looking pretty clean. It should hold weather out, and that's it. So there we go. Hope you guys have a good night. Take care.